All right, good morning, Bethel. Thank you so much for being here today. Would you stand with us as we worship together? Put your hands together. When I'm in the roughest water, I won't go under, I won't drown. And when I'm in over my head, I know that you won't let me down. And when I'm broken and down to nothing, I know that you are always up to something good. I know that you are always up to something good. You make a way, whatever it takes. There's nothing your love won't endure. I know that you are always up to something good. Sing this with us, even through the deepest valley, you go before me, you are here. For I know you'll never leave me, your love surrounds me, I won't fear. And when I'm broken and down to nothing, I know that you are always up to something good. I know that you are always up to something good. You'll make a way, whatever it takes. There's nothing your love won't endure. I know that you are always up to something good. Sing this with us. Through the darkest night, through the darkest night, you are on my side. You are always faithful. Through my fear and doubt, you will lead me out. You are always able. Through the darkest night, you are on my side. You are always faithful. Through my fear and doubt, you will lead me out. You are always able. I know that you are always up to something good. I know that you are always up to something good. You'll make a way, whatever it takes. There's nothing your love won't endure. I know that you are always up to something good. You'll make a way, whatever it takes. There's nothing your love won't endure. I know that you are always up to something good. Hallelujah. There's nothing worth more that could ever come close. Nothing can compare. You're our living hope. Your presence, Lord. I've tasted and seen of the sweetest of loves, when my heart becomes free and my shame is undone. In your presence, Lord. your presence, Lord. Yeah. Holy Spirit, you are welcome here. Come flood this place and fill the atmosphere. Your glory, God, is what our hearts long for, to be overcome by your presence, Lord. Your presence, Lord. Let me hear you sing this. Let us become more aware of your presence. Let us experience the glory of your goodness. Let us become more aware of your presence. Let us experience the glory of your goodness. Let us become more aware of your presence. Let us experience the glory of your goodness. Let us become more aware of your presence. Let us experience the glory of your goodness. Holy Spirit, you are welcome here. Come flood this place and fill the atmosphere. Your glory, God, is what our hearts long for, to be overcome by your presence, Lord. Your presence, Lord. Hallelujah. He is here and he is good.
All right, Pastor Mike. Pastor Rhonda.
How exciting. All right.
Go ahead and have a seat, everybody. Thank you so much for coming today. We welcome you to our church and introducing Pastor Rhonda.
Thank you. Okay. All right, where are my babies to move the couches? Here they are. These are junior high students who volunteered to be our stagehands. Aren't they cute? Yeah, wait. No, angle it. It's not a real conversation, it's a theatrical conversation. Mr. Bernal, would you angle that for me, please? All right, someone who knows theater. Here we go. Okay, this play is called La Familia. The G is silent for those who don't speak Italian. Miss Wendy Kreitz wrote the play, wrote all the music, wrote the words, wrote the music, recorded all the music. She and Mr. Bernal. Mr. Bernal plays drums, percussion, acoustic guitar, electric guitar. Our crew recorded it. The kids have worked very hard. They only had 5 weeks to put this together, and they're doing a great job. So, we're glad that you're here to see it today. I know you're going to enjoy it. I do need to tell you, though, that there is the depiction of people drinking adult beverages, but they're all supposed to be adults. So let's not think of them being in high school, okay? All right. So if you need to explain to your kids what's going on, it'll be fine. All right. Okay, we have one twin. There's the bad one, okay? We have the good twin and we have the evil twin. So here we go. Because they look so much alike, I know. Okay. All right, Mr. Heldorn, Miss Grisham, how are we doing back there? Did you turn the lights off in the prayer room? Okay, thank you. Let's start with a word of prayer. Father, we thank you for this time. You have brought us here together for this wonderful occasion. I pray that the message that is going to be portrayed here today will get in deep to everybody's hearts and minds. I thank you for this cast and for their teacher and for all of the hard work that everyone has put into this. And I speak now over the technical equipment. It works in Jesus' name. Thank you. Bless the tech guys hugely, Lord. In Jesus' name, amen. Are we ready? Is Jordan ready? Okay. We present La Familia.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't see you there. Welcome to La Familia, the best Italian restaurant in all of Nebraska. I'm sorry to say, but we haven't opened yet. But while you're waiting, I can tell you a story. No, don't give me that look. It's a good one, I promise. Very simple, yet profound. And some of you might even find it familiar. This is a story about a family figuring out together how to rewrite down to the letter a life that lost its way, a dream that went astray.
That time, all while keeping in mind what's important, what makes it all worth it. The people that you love, the one thing you're sure of.
It's full of surprises, a brand new dawn with these sunrises, proof enough that we were made to grow and change and recognize that love is the higher power that keeps us strong, makes every hour worth the pain, the stress, and then we begin to find the joy again.
Well, let's meet the family. This is John. His number one priority is his children. Ever since their mother died, he's made it his goal to show them twice as much love on behalf of himself and his wife. His restaurant has been a lifesaver, both financially and for his family's sanity. It's taught them all the importance of routine and normal.
And this is Sarah, exactly 2 minutes and 37 seconds older than her brother. Always at the top of her class, always on top of everything in general, and gives ambition a new dictionary definition.
And this is James. Well, that's a pretty good indicator of what he's like. Sarah has enough ambition for the both of them, but where Sarah has the drive, James has the... personality. He especially reminds them that
Life is full of surprises, a brand new dawn with each sun rises. Proof enough that we were made to grow and change and recognize that love is a higher power that keeps us strong, makes every hour worth the pain, the stress, and then we begin to find the joy again.
they do what they can to focus on blessings and to understand. Life is full of surprises, a brand new dawn with each sun rises. Proof enough that we were made to grow and change and recognize that love is the higher power that keeps us strong, makes every hour worth the pain, the stress, and then we begin to find the joy again. Joy again. Joy again.
No, between the dinner and lunch shift, I almost made over $150. Makes it almost worth getting up early for these stupid summer weekend brunches.
Well, if you were looking at what I'm looking at, you'd understand why we do these stupid summer weekend brunches. But if getting up early is too much for you, you can certainly not do them when you run the place.
Oh, I have big plans for that.
Right, like that indoor water slide.
Sarah, I'm not 8 anymore.
I literally heard you and been talking about it last week.
Okay, fine, it would still be cool.
Right. Oh, hey, our revenue is up 2% from last month.
Oh, 2% increase. We'd be doing so much more if Dad would just let me bring the website into the century.
Well, again, when you're in charge, you might even make enough to afford hiring my accounting firm once I finish grad school. Be sure to give me a call.
One moment, please. Take a seat. There's something I need to talk to you both about. And don't look so worried, it's nothing bad.
Oh, good.
Yeah, last time you were that serious, you were telling us Mom had cancer.
No. Well, although it does have to do with your mother. As you know, on your 21st birthday next week, you'll inherit your shares of Mom's life insurance policy. It will never make up for her not being here with us, but it will certainly secure a good future for each of you. And since you're both too polite to ask, I'll tell you. You get $100,000.
All right. Thanks, Mom.
I can go to grad school.
Of course, honey. You graduated a year early, so now you have plenty of money to pay for grad school. James, I'll pay for your senior year so you can put the whole thing in the bank for a year and let it accumulate interest and see what you want to do with it when you graduate.
Yeah, something like that. Thanks, Dad.
Yes, thanks, Dad.
No problem. I'll take these receipts and head upstairs while you guys lock up.
Okay. Oh my gosh! I get to go to Harvard. And he doesn't have to pay for any of it. Now I just have to figure out a way to let him know that I'm going to leave. But of course he'll still have you. I mean, when we talked about this all those months ago, I never dreamed it would happen like this. Oh, I'm so having Claire and Monica over.
Yeah, he'll still have me. So, Matt, bit of a game changer. That apartment's still available, right?
Oh, I'm so glad I caught you guys on the way home from work. Perfect timing.
Sarah, this is so exciting.
It is. This is so exciting. I can't believe it's true. Everything I've wanted for so long is finally here. This is so exciting. I don't know what to do. I've been stuck dreaming of this day, and now it's here. All that hard work and planning is paying off. And I know I won't sleep tonight because this is so exciting. I can't believe it's true.
Everything I've wanted for so long is finally here. Now your life's beginning. It's super overdue. If anyone deserves a chance like this, Sarah, it's you. All that hard work and saving is paying off. And we know we won't sleep tonight because
This is so exciting.
so exciting.
But there's a downside too. One thing that really bums me out in spite of it all. I won't have you.
Oh my God, I know. We're gonna miss you so much. I know it's what you've wanted since 8th grade, but I don't know how I'm gonna finish my senior year without you.
I'm more concerned about Ben and James. I'm prepping myself calls every night for help on math homework.
They'll be fine, but she's right. We're gonna miss you so much, and maybe we'll come visit you during your semester.
Yeah, who doesn't live in Massachusetts?
Ooh, but what about your dad? When are you gonna tell him? Do you think he'll be sad?
I'll tell him after the party. I think he'll be okay with it, especially with James still sticking around. That'll really help.
So exciting. I'm finally breaking free. They say you can miss what you've never had, but hey, now I have it. This is so exciting. There's so much I can do. I get to redefine myself, and for once, it won't be about you. Now, don't get me wrong, I love them, but I need to get some space to go and find out what's beyond this place. This is so exciting.
This is so exciting.
So much I can do.
I can't believe it's true. Everything I've wanted for so long is finally here. This is so exciting.
This is so exciting.
There's so much I can do.
There's so much I can do.
I'll just have to deal with the worst
Best
part
that I'm going alone without you.
Come on your left. Come on, what you doing? You even on?
I died.
Oh my gosh. So what's the plans for next week? Now that you guys are loaded, are we going all out?
It'll be sure like every other year. We'll have you guys over, maybe pop open a few bottles of Italian soda if we're lucky.
Man, that's not even how normal people who aren't 100 grand richer celebrate their 21st birthdays.
I know.
What's with that tone? You sound like you lost money instead of made money.
Isn't that exactly what's happened? They give it to me, and then I can't touch it for a year.
I'm sure you could take a couple hundred out for a party.
I'm not talking about a party. I'm talking about my life. Stuck here in this small town, other people making plans for me.
Wait, I thought you made these plans.
That was before I had options.
What options? Vegas? A couple PS5s? A yacht?
No, bigger. You remember when Matt was visiting for Christmas and he told us how his senior year was going at Johnson? All the crazy parties and the girls?
Yeah, and that he barely passed any of his classes?
Yeah, but because of the people he knew and the contacts he made, he was still able to get a really nice job after he graduated.
Wait, how do you know that? You talked to him recently?
Yeah.
Wait, are you thinking of going there? There's no way you could get it now.
I may or may not have applied last December on a whim and got accepted.
But you still got to do all that paperwork.
I submitted it this morning.
Bro, where are you going to live?
Okay, so get this. Matt's got this really nice apartment, and the guy that was going to buy the lease crapped out. So he said if I can get there by next week, I can have it. It's perfect. I'll finally get out of here and start living a real life.
Wow. So this isn't just a thought. Your mind is made up.
Yeah, it is.
And you were going to tell me when? We had our whole senior year planned out.
I know, but it all happened so fast. Besides, we play like this half the time anyways.
That's because you never want to get out of bed. But I guess the real question is, when are you going to tell your family?
Tonight, after the party.
How's your dad going to react to both of you guys leaving?
He'll be fine. This is his life. He'll figure it out.
If you say so. But either way, I'll miss you, bro.
I'll miss you too.
James, we're going to be watching a movie, so if the Wi-Fi gets laggy, that's why.
Which wedding movie is it this time?
Nice try, but no. Sleepless in Seattle.
Ooh, Sleepless in Seattle?
Have fun crying your eyes out.
Please, no one cries at Sleepless in Seattle. Good night.
So, should I tell her that you cried in Sleepless in Seattle?
Bro, you know I'm a sucker for romantic restraint.
Yeah, your lack of a girlfriend proves that.
Oh, says the one who's never had one.
Yeah, that's about to change.
Okay, Tony Stark. Well, I gotta get some rest for the wedding tomorrow. Morning shoots are from the devil. See you later.
Bye. Hey, Monica and Claire just headed out.
Oh.
You know, as far as extremely tame 21st birthdays go, I mean, it wasn't too bad.
Just goes to show you that we don't need wild, drunken 21st parties to have a good time.
What do you think? Joking.
You better be.
Where'd Dad go?
Oh, he'll be back in a sec. He just went to take the trash out. I'm kind of nervous. This is such a big deal. I hope he takes it well.
Yeah, me too.
Wait, what do you mean?
Well, I have news for Dad too.
Okay.
I'm going to be finishing my senior year at Johnson.
Very funny, James.
I'm not being funny. It's all set. I leave tomorrow.
You mean to tell me you've been planning this behind my back? James, we talked about this. We talked about this a year ago. We agreed that you would stay here and finish up at State so that I could go to Harvard, so we both wouldn't be leaving at the same time. You know that's why I graduated a year early. That's why I've been saving this whole time.
Well, plans change. It'll be fine. We can both go.
No, we can't. You are going to take my position as a manager. I mean, finding a new server is tricky, but finding a new manager?
It's totally doable. We just have to tell him tonight.
Tell him that his 2 children and best workers are up and leaving him alone?
It'll be fine. I don't get why you're freaking out.
Because you promised. Because you said you'd stay with him and help him. I mean, why do you even want to go to Johnson anyway? How are you going to afford somewhere like... That's what you're using Mom's money for?
Why not? She wants us to be happy. Dad wants us to be happy, and I'm going to use this money to finally be happy.
Finally? James, what are you talking about? How are you going to go and blow all of Mom's money on 1 year of college?
All of her money. I'm going to use it. I'll up my game, get my business degree, and then explore my options from there.
Explore your options? What happened to getting your degree so that you could come back and take over the restaurant? Or has that changed too?
You know what? Maybe it has. Why should I have to be stuck here in this little town? I bet I can get a real career in a big city and make some real money instead of this. Look, there's more to life than college and work and hanging out with the same old friends. This is my chance to do something different, to have some fun while I'm young and experience what every other kid besides us gets to experience when they go off to college, not this lame commuting crap still living in our parents' apartment.
I can't believe this. Everything we've planned, and now it's not good enough?
You're one to talk. You're the one running off to Harvard just so you can charge more when you get your accounting
That's
firm.
not fair. Dad's known all along that I didn't want the restaurant. And besides, I'm not leaving. I'm coming back to set up close by.
Whatever. I'm glad you're happy with your plans, and Dad's happy here, but I'm not. I don't want to be stuck here my whole life.
Oh, right, because this is all about you.
Yes, why does it always have to be about you and Dad? Why does it always have to be about Mom? She's been dead for 10 years now. So much of our lives have been about her. I mean, look at that apron. It's like a shrine. Why can't this money be about me? Maybe it's time we all moved on.
What's going on?
Oh, James was just telling me his plans for Mom's money. Go on, tell Dad what your grand plans are. Tell Dad how you're not happy here, how we're not enough for you.
James, what's she talking about?
I'm going to use Mom's money to finish my senior year at Johnson. I want out of here. I want to start living a real life, and Mom's money is finally giving me that opportunity.
Wait, so you've already applied?
Yes, Dad applied, accepted. I have a place to live, and I'm setting my schedule with the counselor on Monday.
Wow. Never expected my son to leave while giving me his 2 weeks.
Seriously. You could wait tables or something till you find another waiter.
James, the restaurant's the least of my concerns right now.
But how nice of you to have figured that out for him.
It's okay, Sarah. Are you sure you know what you're doing?
I really wish you had talked about it. Why? Why? Because I'm not capable of making my own good decisions? Because I'm not my perfect sister and can't be trusted with my own life? Yes, this is what I want to do. God, this is exactly why I'm leaving. I'm sick of this town. I'm sick of this stupid restaurant. I'm sick of you keeping me from living my life. I'm sick of having to stay here because Mom died. Just because you stopped living yours when Mom died doesn't mean I have to.
Well, it is your money and your life, and I'm sure you got everything planned out. But it might not work as well as you think. So, please check in maybe once a week. You'll come for Christmas, right?
Yeah. Just so you can try to convince me to come back or tell me how to live my life. Forget it. And don't bother checking in on me. I'll get my own phone. I think I'd rather die than see this place again.
It would serve him right.
Morning, sir. I just came to get my charger. I left it here last night. Oh, number's not doing it for you today?
Not exactly, no.
Okay, I'll just go find James. Where is he?
James?
Yeah, your brother? Is he in his room or
James is gone.
like to the store?
Like he left this morning before dawn
Before dawn? Sarah, where did he go?
to finish his senior year at Johnson.
What? When he said that last week, I thought he was joking.
He told you that last week?
Yeah, when we were on the game. I didn't take him seriously, though. I didn't think I'd actually do it.
So he broke his promise a week ago.
What promise?
Oh, to stay here and finish his senior year with Dad so that I could go to Harvard. We worked it out last year.
I did not know that part. He just did it anyway?
Yeah, after saying absolutely horrible things, including that just because Dad apparently stopped living his life after Mom died, didn't mean he was going to.
He said that?
Yeah, Dad's been in the kitchen all morning.
Idiot. When did this happen?
Last night, after you all left, it was a great party, by the way. Thank you for...
I'm gonna go call him right now.
He left his phone saying he was gonna buy himself his own.
Dang. Sarah, why didn't you tell me?
I didn't want to bother you with our family drama.
You didn't think I want to know what my best friend was planning? You didn't think I could have came here and talked some sense into him?
If he had any sense, he never would have talked to Dad like that. You didn't see him. He was too stuck in his decision.
Then you didn't think I want to come down here and see if you guys were okay?
I didn't think you... I mean...
James may be my best friend, but you guys are all my family. Where's John?
Probably in the back office looking for a replacement server to start working today.
I'll be right back.
What are you guys doing here? Shouldn't you be getting to work?
Yes, but after the way you sounded last night, we just had to see you to make sure you're holding up okay.
And to tell you we're having a girls' night tonight, no buts.
Yep, we'll get some Haagen-Dazs
Some Twizzlers.
and celery because you're a freak.
And a bunch of Doritos so we can get totally chip-faced.
You guys don't have to do that.
Yes, we do. As soon as we heard what that no good son of a gun did, we knew a sleepover was in order.
Yeah, and besides, I don't work Saturdays, and Monica has the afternoon shift, so we can stay up as late as we want.
And we won't have to worry about some jerk telling us to get off the Wi-Fi so we can play his stupid games.
So I guess that old crush is over and done with now?
We'll see. Even if he is the dirty, rotten traitor and doesn't deserve to walk the same ground as you or your dad, he's still pretty hot.
You know, that never gets any less gross.
I'm just being...
Honest, we know, but it'll be so much fun, especially since we don't have a lot of time before you leave.
Actually,
Oh, no.
I'm not going to Harvard.
What? Sarah, no, you need to go.
How can I? I was up all night thinking about it, and I don't feel right leaving Dad alone by himself. I can't do that to him. Not after what he did. And besides, it's one thing to find a replacement server. It's another to find a new manager. I want to make sure things are perfect before handing it over to someone else.
Sarah, this was your dream.
Yeah, well, dreams can wait.
I hate schedules. I have to go, but we'll keep talking about this tonight, okay?
We'll head over right after work.
Yes, right after work. Try your best to have a good day, okay?
I will. See you later.
Bye.
Bye.
You new here?
Is that obvious?
I know everyone who's anyone around here, so I noticed new arrivals. Also, those shoes went out of style about 3 weeks ago.
So I guess it's too early to play the vintage card.
A couple years too early, and not nearly expensive enough.
Maybe they would accept that as a good reason for a refund.
So, is there a name to go along with this adorable attempt?
I'm James, and you are?
Charlotte, but my friends call me Char. You'll be able to in a second.
Why in a second?
Because that'll be after you buy me a triple chocolate chip frappuccino with no whipped cream and no coffee.
Boy, you certainly are particular.
That's because I know what I want.
Next.
I'll have a hot Americano and a triple chocolate chip frappuccino, no whip, no coffee.
8:29. I'll call you when it's ready.
Wow, I'm impressed. What, were you a waiter in a past life?
Yeah, something like that. I just have a really good memory.
Got it. Well, as payment for your good memory, I'll make sure you get introduced to the right people.
And who are the right people?
My friends. Top of the business department, total jerks, but hey, whose friends aren't?
Yeah.
So, do you know anyone here, James?
Up until 5 minutes ago? No.
How lucky you didn't have to wade through all the other people that don't matter.
Hot Americano and complicated frap.
So,
I gotta run. I'll see you next time.
it's not high.
Gotta be kidding me.
Thank you.
I think I'm finally getting the hang of this. I haven't dropped on this whole shift. What are you working on?
Trying not to lose my mind. I already have enough work to do, and I just remembered that the website needs to be updated by this weekend to reflect the new market prices. And I'm not a computer person. That was someone else's job.
Well, if it's not your thing and you could use some help, I got some website experience. I could check it out tomorrow.
Oh, duh, I forgot. Yes, that would be great. I know the girls will be here any minute.
Are you sure you can't come? Can't some of us wait till tomorrow?
No, I need to get it out of the way so that I can start assessing the winter projections.
Hey, any luck convincing her to drop her stuff and come with us?
None. She's as much as a workaholic as ever.
Come on, I didn't even let a chihuahua eating my favorite scrunchie stop me from going out tonight.
I'm not a workaholic. I have stuff that needs to be done by this weekend. And besides, which one are you seeing again?
9.
Yeah, I haven't seen any since the 4th one. I think they're getting a little too fast for me.
And doesn't that just make you furious?
Yes, especially since we can see she's rock solid in her decision.
I don't know. I have a feeling D's will be a good one.
Oh my gosh, I can't handle you guys. Have a good time. Maybe next week we can do something.
But if you change your mind, you could just drift on by.
See you tomorrow.
Man, not even some quality puns worked.
Yeah, that's not like her. But I guess we could just keep inviting her. She'll come eventually.
Hopefully. We should probably go.
Yeah. Oh, can we talk about Diesel, though? That was good.
Whoa, hi there, Charlotte. I didn't see you there.
You're lucky I saw you first, otherwise you might have run into me.
How long did you see me first?
Long enough to know that you don't know how to tie a tie.
I know, and I tried so hard too. It just never seems to work.
Well, that's because you had the knot all backwards. Which YouTube tutorial was it?
The one with the most views?
The sassy Italian man?
Yeah, how'd you know?
I pride myself in being prepared for any situation that may arise.
Like helping guys tie ties.
Like helping guys tie ties. So, you know what you should do?
Subscribe to the Sassy Italian Guy?
Maybe, but no. You should have a party at your place. It's Friday night, our usual spot isn't available, and it'd be a great opportunity for you to meet some of my friends.
Your friends, the important people.
Yes, you remembered that from our last little chat.
I remember every second from our last little chat.
I'm glad. Well, then you'll need the usual. Good music, open space, expensive drinks. You can provide those, right?
Oh, of course. I have this beautiful patio. But I don't know what kind of drinks.
Yeah, that's not the type of thing you'll find in a YouTube tutorial. Call me in an hour. I'll get you a list of the drinks we like.
Okay.
And make sure you wear something fashionable. This is your chance to make a statement.
What kind of statement?
Well, that's up to you. But just remember, you only get to make it once.
Great.
Well, I'll see you soon. Oh, and by the way, that one's called a triple Windsor. Good luck untying it.
This is my favorite one. Worth it. Hello.
Hi.
You look great.
You don't look too shabby yourself, and neither does this place.
Just not too shabby, huh?
Yeah, I'll be sure to fix it up later. Oh, except they are not going to vibe with that poster.
Oh, yeah, it totally came with the place. I mean, who has time for that?
Regardless, that's not the type of first impression you'd want to make.
Yeah, you're right. Oh, what should I do with it?
Better find somewhere quick. Hey, guys.
Hi! I've never been on this side of town before, but it's nicer than I thought.
James, these are my friends, Rachel and Iris. This is James. I picked him up at the coffee kiosk last week. He was wandering around like a little lost puppy.
Oh, of course you did, Shar. You're the sweetest. Isn't she the sweetest?
I honestly feel like I'd be insulting you by calling you sweet.
You would.
I didn't mean that. I just meant...
Calm down, Rachel. She's not going to kill you. Jeez. So, what business does your family own?
Oh, my dad owns a restaurant.
Just one?
It's actually a chain of restaurants. It's a recent development.
Oh, cool. Which one?
It's exclusive, so you probably wouldn't have heard of it.
Try us.
La Familia.
Ooh, Italian, right?
Ugh, I hate Italian food.
Oh, me too. Gross.
That's so cute. Do you guys have breadsticks? I love breadsticks.
No, but we have the best garlic knots. Old family recipe.
You sound like you work there.
No, but I helped him vet the recipes, to get the best ones with the best reviews.
What a shame. There's something rustically attractive about a man who works with his hands for a living. Kind of blue-collared, you know?
Yeah, so dreamy.
And dirty.
Ugh, so dirty.
So, what businesses do your families own?
My dad owns an independent contracting service that designs and builds houses for millionaires.
That's actually kind of cool. And you?
American Airlines.
Okay. I guess you win.
Wait, you're not going to ask me?
What business does your family own?
None of yours.
She's so rude. She wouldn't even tell us. Not even dare.
Rach, can you go get me a drink? They're out on the patio. Thanks, babe.
Yeah, of course. Be right back.
Ugh, took you long enough. I thought I was going to have a stroke before we got here. She's gotten even worse.
You're the one who keeps letting her drink coffee. I thought you were going to tell her it's fattening or something.
I tried, but now she just goes to the gym every morning and Snapchats me every single time.
Well, I guess you'll just have to think of something more clever then. I think she needs your help. She's just standing there staring at all the options. And there are so many options.
Ugh, fine. Soon you're going to run out of favors, though.
Don't worry. I'm keeping count. She's just the worst, isn't she? Sometimes I can't decide if I prefer her attitude or Rachel's neuroses.
Yeah, I guess.
What?
I don't know. I guess where I come from, I'm used to people actually liking their friends.
Oh, I like them just fine. Rachel's worth my time because she gets crazy discounts on hotels because all the traveling her dad does. And Iris gets to fly for free basically whenever she wants.
I see.
Look, if you're going to make it in this world, you'd better start acting like it. All relationships are based on what you can get out of them.
All your relationships.
Yep.
Even this one.
I might be willing to make an exception. You'll just have to stick around and find out. Here come the rest.
But I guess it's been updated. Nice job, new guy.
Much better than it was our freshman year.
Hey, there she is, Shar. How's my leading lady of finance? Got those numbers crunched for me?
Shut up, Derek. You know better than to talk business at a party.
What else am I supposed to talk to you about it? I never see you anywhere else.
I wonder why.
Oh, who's this?
This is James.
Let the man speak. I want to hear from him. So, who are you, new guy?
I'm James, and you are?
All right, James. This is Josh. And Mike. And I'm Derek, otherwise known as the man who can get you anywhere you want to go in this place.
Anywhere meaning?
Internships, partnerships, investment opportunities, good words, golf with the dean, you name it.
I'm assuming your dad owns something here.
Something? That's putting it lightly.
Calm down. He's figuring out he's not in Kansas anymore. That's right, new guy. A partnership with me would benefit you greatly.
A partnership?
Yes, a partnership. Ooh, girl, you cannot mix. But with this quality, seems like you, my friend, are already on your way up.
All right. What's the deal? Pitch it to me.
Pitch it to me, he says. All right, listen up, new guy. Take a look around this room. Now tell me, what do you see? This suit, shirt, and her shoes. They're speaking volumes to me. It's hidden there in plain sight. Clear as an open book. Tells what is left and who's right. If you just know where to look, it's what we have in common. Even if we just met, the writing on the wall. And, you get it yet?
No.
Come on, new guy. Gotta look at things with new eyes. It's in the fabric of our being. Just learn to recognize exactly what you're seeing. Take a hint and read the signs. One on everything on this earth. Those little numbers and lines will tell you what it is worth. It's like a warning label before it goes in the bag. What you'll spend if you're able. Please tell me you get it now.
Price tag.
Very good, new guy. That will take you higher, higher. Fame and success, I'll get you both in excess. Higher, higher. Through fortune and vice. Just one question. What's your price? What's your price? But in your rise to the top, there's things you need to let go. Morals and virtues stop. Just learn to stick to this code. Look out for number one. The rest will fall in place. Get what you want and then some. If you can keep up the pace, it's how the greats have done it. From us to Bezos and Gates, just be a man and chug it. Maybe you'll like the taste of higher, higher. Fame and success, I'll get you both in excess. Higher, higher. Through fortune and vice. Just one question. What's your price? What's your price? I think it's time to break it down. I'm gonna need you guys' help. New guy, you might want to take a seat. Altos, start us off.
Fame and success, fortune and vice, all in excess. What is your price? Fame and success.
Fame and success.
All in excess.
Fortune and vice.
Fame and success.
Fame and success.
What is your price? What is your price? What is your price? What is your price?
And tell me, what do you see? Those little numbers and lines, they're speaking volumes to me, baby. Come on. Higher. One more.
Higher.
Higher. Higher. Fame and success, I'll get you both in excess. Higher. Higher. Through fortune and vice. Just one question. What's your price? 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 All right, new guy. I think it's time for you to pay your entrance fee. We got a little game tonight. Cash entrance only. Think you keep up?
Of course.
Welcome to Oz, brother. Josh can get you all set up later. Now, where's this backyard spread I've heard so much about?
Did I get enough?
Only enough to inebriate the entire business department.
I've never had a party like this before.
Well, you should get used to it. It looks like your place is a hit.
Should I get used to you being at all the parties?
As long as you keep providing a good time. And maybe you could include some party favors. I'm partial to Louis Vuitton myself.
Louis Vuitton? I love his food.
Come on, Dorothy.
Do you really think he's going to show up?
I'm more interested in how much money he's able to bring. You didn't specify how much he needed.
I know. Then we would have never known what his definition of a little cash payment was. First rule of poker is to never show your hand. But I don't think he knows that.
You may not know that, but you sure knows how to get Char's attention.
Yeah, they're really looking a little cozy where we're out on the patio.
You know as well as I do, that doesn't mean anything.
Yeah, so do a lot of other guys.
There he is. We were worried you weren't going to show.
Of course I was going to make it. I said stop at the bank first. Is $3,000 enough?
Ooh, yeah, that'll do you. Come on back. Let's get you some chips.
So are you and James like a thing?
Maybe. I'm not sure.
You're different around him.
Different how?
Different than you were with Derek.
I like you and James, but you and Derek were like the ultimate power couple.
Oh no, I definitely prefer James.
I mean, what does James have that is different from Derek?
What do you mean?
I mean, Derek has everything. The looks, the money, that connections, that charisma.
He's also a massive jerk.
I mean, we all are.
Even James.
Everyone's a jerk somehow.
But he's not like us.
Not exactly, no.
Then you know that means he won't last long.
No, who's gonna buy me purses? I've never had anyone do that for me before.
Maybe if your dad owned more hotels, he could.
I mean, I'm trying, but he's saying scary things like work and earn, so James might be their last hope. When is he gonna be here? Oh, there he is.
Here you are, ladies.
Ooh, how fancy. You're like a butler or a servant.
I think the word you're looking for is server.
They might be a little strong.
They'd better be strong making me wait like that.
I'm sorry, ma'am. It won't happen again.
So, ladies, how's the new bartender doing?
Whoa, pretty good.
A decent first try.
Whoa, Iris, you actually enjoy something?
Yeah, your silence.
Ooh, we're spicy tonight. Let's take that energy on the dance floor.
Man, you're like a professional. What's your secret?
YouTube tutorials.
Maybe they'll go for your card playing too. Maybe you'll have something to fall back on if you run out of money.
I'd even invest in your startup if you named the bar after me.
Please. Like your dad would even let you touch his money. You spend your money faster than anybody I've ever known. At least that was the case until this guy came around. The fastest club I've ever seen. Let's hope that goes for your card playing too. Shall we?
That's why I always just fold. It's just easier that way.
Wow. Who knew you sucked at something other than classes?
I don't suck at classes. I just don't attend them all the time.
But you do suck at poker. I thought you would have learned that in whatever ho-dunk town you came from.
Who said I was from a town like that?
Well, you certainly haven't, but unlike you, I am very good at poker. I know a bluff when I see one. So, what's it like?
A lot less exciting than this, that's for sure.
Well, of course, but that's why you're here. It doesn't matter where you came from.
And I'm assuming the same goes for you?
Looks like you're finally catching on.
To the secret of your success.
Yes, Derek has his motives, but mine are a bit different. Speak your mind, look out for yourself. The answer to it all is a life of wealth. Forget about your past, just look ahead. Think of all those prizes instead. Grab all you can, you just live once. Don't get attached to anyone because it's not your fault if they lose the game. You have the right to do whatever it takes. Don't worry about the others or where it is you came from. It's not about who you were, it's about who you become. And that's what's brought me higher, higher. Fame and success all get you both in excess. Higher, higher. I'm not here for nice, I'm here to win. And that's my price.
That was very illuminating.
I like to shed light on situations. Let's go. Oh, by the way, I'll be needing some new shoes. These ones are getting a little too popular. You good?
Yeah, sorry, I've just been a little tired lately.
You've been saying that a lot lately. Having trouble keeping up, new guy?
No, of course not. Let's get out of here.
That's what I thought.
Hey guys, good to see you. Have a seat.
These formalities shouldn't weird me out, but they totally do.
It does feel pretty serious.
I mean, it is serious. You didn't see her with the glasses.
The glasses?
That's why Ben called me. Apparently, Sarah was freaking out about missing one glass. And when Ben counted them, there weren't any glasses missing. Sarah miscounted.
And I thought skipping on plans was bad.
That's not all. She even started to get sick. In fact, John gave her the day off today, but she still came down to work. She's been hiding in the back office all day.
And she's disobeying her dad?
It's getting bad. She hasn't taken a single day off work, not since James left.
Do you think this has to do with him still? I mean, how long can you be mad at someone?
A long time. As far as I know, she hasn't even said his name since.
I think we may be underestimating how much he hurt her. He's her brother. He's been with her whole life. They went through losing their mom together, keeping the restaurant open together. When he left, he wasn't just breaking a promise. He was breaking the relationship.
I don't have siblings, so I don't know what that's like, but if you or Sarah or even Ben did something like that, I'd be pretty ticked.
Yeah, and I know she'd never say it, but the fact that he didn't come home for Christmas, didn't even call, broke her heart.
Man, what a jerk.
Yes, but the answer here is not to overwork yourself and shut yourself off from all your friends and family. But how the heck do we get her to see that?
Not sure.
What are you guys doing here?
We just wanted to see you. I feel like it's been so long since we've hung out.
We're here to convince you to take a day off tomorrow, but it looks like you might be more in need of a sick day.
I'm fine. It's just allergies. Do you guys want anything to drink? I can get it for you.
No. I'll do that. You sit down.
Are you sure you're okay? We haven't seen you like this since you've gotten mono in high school, and everyone thought you've been making out with Leonard Seymour.
Don't remind me. But no, I'm not even close to that. I'm just tired. And I have been going through a little bit more than usual lately.
Honestly, Sarah, that's why we're here. We're worried about you.
Worried about me?
Yeah, we used to hang out all the time and have sleepovers, and now?
So because I'm missing a few sleepovers, you guys start freaking out?
No, when you do things like end the summer by turning down Harvard, get sick for the first time in years, and start miscounting things, that's when we start freaking out.
How do you know about that? You told them?
Yeah, I told them, and they think it's a sign as much as I do.
So you've just been talking behind my back, have you?
If you want to call it that, yes, but because we're worried about you.
There it is again. Why are you worried?
Because of this. Because you're sick. You never have time to relax. Whenever we say hi, you're too busy. We can't even mention your brother without you shutting down. Sarah, this isn't who you are.
Well, maybe it's who I am now.
Why? You don't have to do that.
Of course I do. Thanks to him.
Sarah, stop. We know that what your brother did to you was horrible and hurt you and your father very badly. That never should have happened, but this right now, this isn't about James, and I think you know that. James is a really good excuse, but we're not here for him. We're here for you.
I have to get back to work.
Sarah, I told you to take the day off.
Yeah, I know, Dad, but the shipment for the wine was due, and the bill for the veal was due, and you were having to deal with the electrician, so I decided to come down.
I told you to take the day off, and you've disobeyed me.
Yeah, because you need me here.
What I need is for you to listen to both your boss and your father. Turn around and go back to bed. You've been working nonstop for months, and now you're sick.
I'll be fine.
Sarah, you can't help your boss if you are dead on your feet, and your father's concerned about you. As much help as you are, we'll be fine without you. Go to bed.
But Dad...
Sarah, if you don't go, you can take tomorrow off too. Sorry to have to do that in front of you guys.
It's fine. You're just reinforcing what we were telling her.
Oh, were you guys trying to talk some sense into her too?
We tried, yeah.
I mean, I think we were able to get to her a bit, but now that you actually made her rest, it might help it sink in.
Even if it's for no other reason than to come back to work tomorrow.
Oh, well, I can't tell you how much I appreciate you guys looking out for her.
Of course, we know she'd do the same for us, so we wouldn't have it any other way.
Of course, we'd prefer to not have to do these little intervention thingies, but we have no problem doing them.
Thank you. Are you ladies planning on staying for dinner? Dinner rush is going to start in a few minutes, but I would happily set up some fettuccine alfredo.
Ooh, we have plans later this evening, but does that offer still stand for to go?
Of course. Go in the kitchen, let Mono know.
Thanks, Mr. Crusoe.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay, Ben, let's get these tables set.
Yes, sir.
Ugh, I don't know how, but Dr. Stevens is even more boring than last semester. Doesn't he know all I'm thinking about during his classes are these parties?
Based on your grades and lack of participation, I'd say yes.
That's because you're the only one who cares enough to pay attention.
But then again, that's what makes you so valuable to me.
Please, I'm just making sure I'm out of here by the spring. From what I've heard, your little shindigs have nothing on law parties, and I'm on to bigger and better things.
So ambitious.
You love it.
New guy? We've got a problem.
What?
Your car got declined.
What?
Yeah, my buddies here went all the way to the store, picked out what we needed, only to have your car declined.
That can't be right.
You know how embarrassing that was for them?
There has to be some.
So they're like idiots in front of the entire store?
It can't all be gone. It's all gone.
Look at me when I'm talking to you, new guy! Now, I was generous. I let you in. I let you join our circle. And this is how you repay me? Speaking of repaying, you're gonna have to find a way to make it up to my boys here. You better go give Daddy a call, whoever it is you got your money from.
I can't.
Oh, I'm sure you can. Rebuild some bridges or something.
I can't because she's dead.
Who?
Yeah, who?
My mom. All my money came from her life insurance.
You were using your dead mom's life insurance money?
I'm so sorry.
You are pathetic! You use your dead mom's money to lie to us?
I'm so sorry.
Shut up! You don't get to speak. In fact, you don't get any of this anymore either. I'll make sure to let every single one of my contacts know what a pathetic, worthless fraud you are. You better go back to where you came from because you're done here. Let's go.
You too, huh? Just like that. It's all over.
I told you from the beginning why I was here. You chose to disregard that.
Everything we had was just because of the money.
Pretty much.
None of it was real.
None of this is real. Get with the program, honey. Listen, this life, take what you can get before you get taken. It's all I've ever known, but it's not all you've known, and it doesn't have to be. Go home, James.
Home. Right.
Sarah, are you awake?
Yes,
I have soup. Are you interested?
sure.
Can I come in?
Yeah, come on in.
It's probably cooled off by now, but it still might be hot. Ben also made sure to include oyster crackers.
You left him in charge, huh?
Yeah, I promised him I wouldn't be gone for too long, but I think he'll be fine. He's turned into quite the waiter. Or he's a good waiter, and I think he might do well in a management position.
He is doing well. Who would have thought?
Not me, I'll tell you that, yeah. You know why I did what I did, right?
Yeah, I do.
It hurt me to see you like this, taking all these responsibilities without even talking to me about it. I've been trying to talk to you, trying to get you to relax a little and stop working so hard. And this is exactly why. I knew with how hard you're working, you're only going to make yourself sick.
I get that, but after he left, there was so much work to do.
Which is not your responsibility, it's mine. That's why I hired Ben. Do you not think I'm capable of taking care of my own restaurant? The best manager I've had, but I did run this place for 15 years before you stepped in.
But I was only trying to help.
And I'm sure you believe that. But do you think, if you're really being honest with yourself, it was less about helping and more about proving your worth? Showing that you're not like your brother, or that you're better than him? Or losing yourself in work, so you have to think about it?
I guess that might be part of it. But what he did was so mean, so cruel, and I know it hurt you.
He hurt both of us. But don't you think it hurts me to see you like this? Seeing my baby girl sick like this is definitely not making me feel better.
Oh, wow, Dad, I'm so sorry. I never thought about it like that.
It's okay. I'm just glad you know where I'm coming from. So, as both your boss and your father, I am telling you to take one day off a week. Everyone needs to rest. Your body wasn't designed to work like this. You're not Superwoman, even though you're the closest person I know to being Superwoman. That's not why I love you. I don't love you because you're a hard worker or a brilliant manager. I love you because you're my daughter. And no amount of success or failure is going to change that.
And that's how you feel about him, too? Even after the way he left?
Of course. Even if your choices break my heart, I still love you the same.
I don't know if I can understand that.
You'll get it one day. Just wait till you have kids.
Like that'll ever happen. Gotta find a man first.
I can think of one. He's been managing for a whole 5 minutes now.
Dad!
Just saying, he's been awfully attentive and concerned about you. He even knew oyster crackers are your favorite.
Dad!
Fine. I'll behave. Your soup's gonna get cold. Eat your soup, get some rest, and I'll come and check on you later.
Okay. Dad?
Yeah.
Love you.
Love you too, kiddo. See you later.
Excuse me, sir.
Happy hours from 4 to 8, no exceptions.
No, I'm not here for that.
Oh, I know you. You should know the poker game doesn't start till the weekend.
I'm not here for that either.
Well, unless it's a regular price drink, I
I'm
can't.
here for a job.
Son, don't go to Hollywood.
I'm serious. I need this job.
Surely there are some other fancy suit and tie jobs for you to go find.
Not anymore. They've all been taken. Please, sir.
Well, I could use the help, but I don't think you could handle it.
Please.
Especially since you can't even handle putting your hands on the table.
Please, sir.
Oh,
I need this
Why
job.
don't you take that fancy suit of yours and go right back out of here and find something else?
I can't. I'm desperate. Do you know how hard it is to find a job near a major university? Believe me, I've tried. I don't have any local references, and I can't list my past work experience. I have a tuition payment due in 2 weeks, and I only have enough to cover my tab here. Here. I sold everything, my car, my clothes, my laptop. I only kept the suit for interviews, but I'm going to sell it too if you'll hire me. Please, sir, I'll do anything.
Well, if that ain't the saddest sob story I've heard in a long time. Well, when I said I needed help, I do. But it's not the kind of job people dream about.
What is it?
You know, dishwasher, bathroom cleaner, basically a janitor. But you can imagine what the kinds of people I get in here, the kind of states they tend to leave it in. It's not a pretty job. I've seen grown men cry here, son.
I'll take it.
Well, I'll be darned. You can start tomorrow.
Tonight. Can I start tonight?
Okay, tonight. But if you're gonna sell that suit, you better change out of it right now. Let's go on back and get your paperwork done in your work shirt.
You know, I think your dad forcing you to take these days off is the best thing that's happened in a while. I've really needed them.
I'm so glad they've worked out for you.
Well, you know what I mean.
I think they've been helpful for all of us. I mean, I have something to look forward to when the pet grooming gets gross. Monica has an excuse to drink more coffee, and you haven't sneezed in weeks.
You know, somehow I think you're right.
I'm just glad things are kind of getting back to normal, or at least what we can expect to be normal. Life's a lot easier to manage in a routine.
Right, before we all graduate. It will still be weird, just the three of us. Do you ever think about him?
I kinda did at the beginning, but thinking of him being all fancy and successful after what he said to Dad just made me mad, so I stopped. But get this. The idiot still had us listed as his home address from when he registered in August, so we got a copy of his first semester grades in the mail a few months ago. Barely passed.
Ooh, I hope he doesn't pass. Serve him right to get 2 months from graduating and not finish.
And end up getting a job at McDonald's or Walmart? Can you imagine James doing that?
Oh my God, do you guys remember last year when Guido was sick and your dad had the audacity to ask James to do dishes? The fit he threw?
I don't like getting my hands dirty.
And then he tried to get us into doing it for him.
Such a baby.
Man, I should have done that months ago. I've really been missing out.
What, crap talking your brother or actually just talking about your brother?
Just the crap talking part.
We've only been doing that since 4th grade.
That's literally what best friends are for.
I know, but thanks.
Of course, anytime. Also, face masks?
Ooh, yes, we've got strawberry, mint, mango,
Avocado.
avocado. Yes.
I don't get how people can miss badly. Come on, ma'am. Your cab is this way.
Where are we going?
Come on, we're going to the exit. Your cab's over here, ma'am.
Go out the exits with a pretty green light.
Yes, follow the pretty green light to your cab.
Whoopsie.
Oh! It's the third time this week.
That's how to make things better. Here's your first check.
Oh, thank God. Did you get all my hours?
Yes.
But this rate is...
Minimum wage? What, were you expecting tips? Oh, and you'll have to get the women's again. She started in there when you were in the men's.
Of course.
When you're done with that in the bar, you'll be good to go. The back room will take care of itself, if you know what I mean.
Get a load of this, guys. Finally a job that matches you.
Maybe be sure to use some Febreze.
Loser.
It isn't enough. After all this, after 2 weeks of filthy bathrooms and puke, it isn't enough. Even Guido makes more. How did I get here? How could this have happened to me? No, I know how I got here. Who am I kidding? I did this. This isn't what I wanted. This isn't what I planned. But I should have known that this would be the way. That the pieces would land. There's no one else to blame. There's no one I can name that's at fault but me. I knew then that I was wrong. But now I know what it cost. I lost everything I thought I needed. Rejected good advice I should have heeded. Left with nothing but the memories of what I had before. I should have given so much more. I acted like a child. Was cruel and all the while they still cared for me. And all I said was full of selfishness. And I know that I deserve to be in this mess, but I'd give anything to take it all back. To return to the life that I had. It wasn't good enough, but now I see the problem wasn't them, it was me. Don't deserve a chance to try to go back, but I have nowhere left to go but back. To beg forgiveness on my knees and ask my Father, could he please?
Hey, any word on those lobsters? The dinner crowd's getting pretty antsy out there.
Sarah said they'll be here soon, but in the meantime, can you make sure we have enough garlic knots ready?
Yeah, you got it.
All right.
Dad, they're here.
Good.
Just give us a few minutes and then we can start letting those people in.
You got it. Hold on just a second. We're not ready for dinner yet.
Dad, I don't even know where to start. I just want to say I'm so sorry. I've been such a jerk in all those things I said. All of Mom's money, it's gone. I lost it, spent it all, wasted it without a second thought. I've been so selfish and ungrateful. I lost everything, my car, my laptop, my clothes. I got evicted from my apartment. I gambled away all my money for tuition. I had to beg for a job. I had to take 4 buses to get here. I didn't come all this way to ask for any favors or to even be back in the family. I don't deserve that. But I'm pretty good at washing dishes and cleaning up, and maybe I can pay the rent for my room if I could find a second job, or if you could use another dishwasher, but if not, that's fine.
Oh, Ben, perfect timing. This calls for a celebration. Tell Guido to cook all the lobsters. Tell Mono to open all the bottles of champagne.
Dad, what are you doing? This is crazy. That's not why I came back. I just came back.
Exactly. You came back. You were gone. You were dead for all I knew. And now you're home. That's all that matters.
But, Dad.
And no, I don't need another dishwasher.
No, Dad, I can't wear that.
You're right. Those clothes are filthy. Go up to my room, change into my clothes. Then you can wear this.
What are you doing after all I said? Those terrible, stupid, selfish things that I just left after spending all Mom's money. I don't deserve it.
No, you don't. And you didn't have to.
But you should at least be angry with me, furious even, or at least make me start as a dishwasher as punishment.
Why would I punish my son for coming back home? What good would any of that do? Besides, from the way you look, you've been through enough already.
I don't understand.
Look, did you say some stupid, hurtful things? Yes. Did you make some stupid decisions? Yes. But no amount of stupid decisions or bad choices are going to make me love you any less. You're my son, who I love and I am proud of. Now you're home. Celebrate. Ben, go ahead and open the doors. You ready?
Yeah.
Good.
Welcome to La Famiglia.
My son is back. We're celebrating. Lobster and champagne on the house. Call your families. Tell them to join. Everyone is welcome. Sarah!
Oh, God, Sarah!
You cannot be serious.
Sarah!
She didn't go?
Didn't go?
To Harvard.
Harvard.
She's been planning it for years. She graduated early, spent all of last year saving. I told her I'd stay and help while she left. I promised her I'd stay. She was going to tell you the night of our party, but I told you my stupid plan first, and she must have not had the heart to tell you after I did, so she has every right to react that way. I would never forgive me.
Wow. She never gave us a single clue. Well, let's get you dressed for this party. Once you're dressed and ready to go, I'm sure Ben could use a hand with those tables. I'll talk to your sister.
Just like that? He gets to come back just like that after everything he said about Mom and you. And why does he look like that? Did he blow all of Mom's money?
Well, yes, apparently.
So now he gets to come and waltz back in here and have you fix everything? I've been by your side since day one, and I never got a party. I never got free lobster. I never got Mom's apron, and...
Sarah, honey, calm down for just a second, okay? We just talked about this. We just talked about this a few weeks ago, remember? I appreciate what you've done, but you didn't have to. And why didn't you tell him about Harvard?
Of course he told you about that. You went through so much when you lost Mom. And then you lost James. I didn't want you to lose me, too.
I'm supposed to lose you. You're supposed to leave. Maybe not in the way James did.
Definitely not in the way James did.
But I've raised you to go on your own. I've raised both of you to go on your own. And how exciting for my daughter than going to Harvard. Speaking of, why aren't you telling me you got accepted?
Because it's so expensive. And even after saving, I still would have had to ask you for money.
And what greater joy and honor do I have as a father than to provide for my children? Do not take that away from me. Can you still attend the fall semester?
I think so. I can call my counselor tomorrow.
Then do it. I know the three of us have a lot to talk about, but can we start the healing process now? Even though it was his own doing, he's been through a lot. And I know it would mean a lot to him to have his sister with him. So will you please come down to the party?
It's so sudden, and it's a lot to process.
That's okay. Just promise me you'll think about it.
Sure.
Okay, good.
I don't understand how he could just forgive him like that. I mean, he gave him your apron after all the crap he pulled, after everything he said, after the way he disrespected you. I know he loves us. I get that. But to just put it all away, to just let go, I don't know if I can do that. I can't help but feel angry. The sting of betrayal hurts. But I guess that's life's biggest lesson. Without pain, you'll never learn. I want to hold on to this feeling. Let it sit deep down inside. But I know where that could lead me. And the results make me terrified. I don't want to live in a world like that. That's depressing and dark and cold. It would be so easy to never look past what he did and to never let go. But I know that's not what you'd want. That's not what you taught me. You taught me to love and accept and forgive and learn to live, to move on from the past, though it goes to show me that love has no limits. It'll always come through over and over and over and over again. Simply forget and move on, but it's there staring me in the face. All the things, the dreams that I've lost. Well, maybe it's time for honest reflection. Those painful sacrifices were of my own invention. I chose my path just like he chose his. I'm responsible for my life much more than he is. I didn't have to choose to give up what I dreamed of for years. I could have been brave and open in spite of my fears. That I wasn't enough, that if I asked for help, I'd let my dad down. And the only thing that's keeping me from blaming myself is that I know that's not what he'd want. That's not what he taught me. He taught me to love and accept and forgive over and over and over and over again. There's enough grace for me, even though I can't give it. He loves me for me, shows us there is no limit. Over and over and over and over again.
To the left, to the left, now spin, and go in, to the right, to the right, to the right, to the right. Oh my gosh, you're leaving me, and in, and a spin,
In a spin, in a spin, in a.
Your side is way too low. That's just because you need to get on my level.
Okay, let me go get a ladder.
Or I can just help you.
No, I don't need help. It's fine. I got it.
Nicely done, guys. Now, where's the guest of honor?
Here.
Let's take a selfie in front of the poster.
Oh, yeah, I got it. Now for a toast.
To Sarah!
To Sarah!
To me.
To me.
Clink, clink.
Well, it's time to go. You'll take good care of the place, will you?
Sarah, we're going to miss you so much.
It won't be the same without you.
It'll be fine. I'll come home for Thanksgiving and Christmas.
You better. Oh, Mr. Crusoe, we can help you with those.
Yep, you got that. Good job.
I don't know what I'm going to do without you.
You'll be fine. Just make sure not to lose any glasses, okay?
Wouldn't dream of it. I'll see you at the car.
Don't even start. You have no room to talk.
Fine. Hey, have fun, but not too much fun.
Don't worry. I learned from watching my little brother.
Two stinking minutes.
And 37 seconds.
I'm proud of you.
I'm proud of you too.
I'll miss you.
I'll miss you too.
Let's get you out of here.
You know, it's taken me a few months to get used to it, but that apron does look good on you.
Well, didn't I tell you it was a good story?
So I don't want to step up here and stand in front of people, so I'll stay down here. You guys are fantastic. There are so many different ways to tell a story. And I'm really good at reading things. It's really nice to see it. The truth that was communicated to us this morning is very important. Wendy, come on up here. This is Miss Kreitz, which is very weird for me to say, but you guys did a great job. Tell us about it.
Well, with these kids who are so unique in their interests and their abilities and things like that, especially with the arena that we have, I usually like to ask them, what's on your heart? What would you like to communicate? What would you like this play to be about? And when we started talking about it in January, we kind of narrowed it down to they wanted it to be modern setting because they were tired of Israeli costumes, which I understand. Made costuming a lot easier, so we'll take that. But they wanted it to be about something a little bit more hard-hitting than what some plays are like, very sugary and fun. And we narrowed it down to two different type of people who sacrifice their identity to the world to try to find a way to belong, and the people who think they have to earn their identity from Christ. And what we discuss is that both of those categories don't trust God enough. And I think it was just it just happened. We were like, how are we going to do this? What are we never? And then it was like, wait a minute. There's a story exactly like that in the Bible. It's almost like God wanted us to know this or something. It's like, okay, what if we take that spin and plop it on the prodigal son? And the prodigal son is always told about how God will forgive you no matter what crap you get into. That's what it's told as, but we never focus really on the older brother, who had almost, I would argue, a worse problem in thinking that even after his father had shown him nothing but love and acceptance his entire life, he thought he still needed to earn it. And so we decided we're going to write this showing how both of them did not trust their father. Both of them were in the wrong. And both of them had to come to a place where they came back. And now I personally identified a lot more with Hope's character. That one was easy to write. But we've all been both. And hopefully if you took anything away from this story, this universal, unconditional truth, that God loves you no matter what. And as Braden so perfectly said it, no amount of bad choices or stupid decisions is going to make him love us any less. And he doesn't love us because we're good workers. He doesn't love us because we wear ties and go to church on Sundays. He loves us because we're his kids. And that's all that matters. Now, maybe today, this might be the first time you've heard this story. Or maybe put it this way. Maybe you're sitting there in the audience crying because you know what it's like to be one of those kids who left and then came back. But I feel like it would be doing a disservice to this entire experience if I didn't give you guys an opportunity to become one of God's kids. And so just so nobody feels isolated or singled out, I would like everybody to go ahead and bow their heads and close their eyes. And this is just between you and God. No one else matters. And just right out loud after me, I would like everybody in here to pray this. Dear Father, I know I might not have everything put together all the time, And I might not know who I am all the time, but I would like to be one of your kids. I believe that you love me more than the universe itself. I believe that you showed that love by dying for me on the cross. And you showed everybody else by raising again. Father, I ask you to take over my life, to come in and start changing things, and helping me find that acceptance, that I am loved by you no matter what. Thank you, Father, for hearing me. And in Jesus' name, amen. Now, if you said that for the first time, you don't have to tell anybody. You don't have to check off a form. You don't have to do anything like that. But maybe if you want to, it's pretty good news to be one of God's kids. But if you prayed that for the first time, and you're like, what now? All I can tell you from my own personal experience is just you wait. Your life will never be the same. And before we leave today, I want to thank some people who made this all happen. I wrote it down so it'll go by quickly, okay? I promise. First of all, I would really like to thank Rhonda Kreitz. She put the sets, all the props. She organized all of my volunteer work. Turns out that writing and directing and making music, it keeps you kind of busy, so you need somebody to help you with that. Jack Rogers for putting up the sets, running sound, fixing the lights. Mr. TJ, Mr. Bernal, Bobby Delgado, Austin, thank you so much for helping us out with building these sets. Let's see, blah, 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 blah. Oh, and today, our backstage hands were Miss Tracy Grisham and Mr. Austin Heldorn. Thank you so much. And Miss Grisham helped me choreograph. Thank you, Tracy. That's not where I'm gifted. And then Tracy and Angela helped for setup. Thank you, Tracy Goodrich, for getting us food. That was very helpful. Dr. Kreitz, thank you. He mixed all of that music. And speaking of the music, thank you so much to Mr. Bernal, who, as my mom said, played like 50 of those instruments. Thank you, Matthew Brower, for doing a couple of them. And the last people I want to thank is you guys. Oh my gosh. Is you guys. You guys have absolutely blown me away. Which is really stupid because I know what you're capable of. You blow me away every time, but the effort and the heart that you guys put into this is why it was so successful. And just because you were telling a story to these people doesn't mean you cannot also take this story to heart. And know that no matter what, seniors who are moving on to big things, no matter what happens, whether your story is like Hope's or Austin's, hopefully not either of those. Hopefully it's happy and right in the middle, but even if it is, God loves you just as much. And there's nothing you can do to change that. Nothing. So thank you guys so much for putting all of that into this. And I'm going to need you to stick around after so we can take all of this down. Okay, cool. All right. Yeah. Thank you. Okay, I think, am I done now? I'm done. Okay, here we go.
Oh yeah, where are my babies? There they are. Come here, all of you. Is everybody still here? Okay, well Harley had to go, but these are my little stage hands, and I think they did a great job. And the good thing is they're all in junior high, and we get them all through high school. So in a couple of years, actually next year, you'll be seeing this one. Are you that age too? No, you're her age. But we'll be seeing this one in the play. So they're moving right on up. Now, if you're a senior, stand up. Now, we like to do an encore in the fall, and I'm going to invite you guys to come back for it. All right? If you can't, we'll figure something else out, but we'd love to do it one more time. Wouldn't you like to do it one more time? Yeah. Huh? Yeah. And I told you that wig would steal the show. I told you it would. You can sit down now. I'm going to ask for money. Okay. Yeah, for you. No. If you'd like to give Austin, you want to slip him a little bit afterward, everybody will be happy. But no, I'm offering. It's time for offering. If you're visiting with us, of course, we don't expect you to give, but our regular Bethel Church family that we invite everyone to come and be part of gives tithes and offerings on Sunday, not because we force them to, but because they love the Lord and they trust Him, and they're proving it by giving money. And we use all that money to buy expensive clothes. Kidding. But it's used to keep the church going, and we appreciate everyone who gives. And I have ushers right now with envelopes. If you fill one of these out, you actually get tax credit for giving. So raise your hand. If you're giving toward the roof project, remember, we'll be roof projecting for probably the next 3 years. We appreciate it so much. If you'd like to give to the Performing Arts Department, they raised the money for this play by literally having pies shoved into their faces. We sell the pies on Pie Day. It's just whipped cream. And let's see, who got pied this time? Okay, so our stars got pied and our director got pied. But if you'd like to give to the Performing Arts, we would be very, very grateful. And we don't have the slide. Oh, just figure it out. Anyway, you can give by downloading the app or by giving to the website or anyway. Okay, thank you all for coming today. We hope you enjoyed it. What? May you say something? Are you going to say that it was great? Then it was fantastic. Yeah. All right. Wow. And I would bet he's not the only one. So I'm going to pray and we're going to leave. Except everyone who's up here, because we have to tear all this down. Because you know what's happening in 2 weeks? Now we have a dance recital. Woo! This school is never not busy. So let's pray. Father, thank you for everything, especially for your love. I pray that all of the finances that come in for Bethel, we thank you that you use it for your glory, and we thank you that you always provide just enough, and even more sometimes. And we ask for your blessing on everyone, especially on the ones who told the story so beautifully today, in Jesus' name. Amen. All right, the guys are here with buckets. Oh, let them just bring them to you, Ben. Let them just bring you the money.